Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Small Talk. I'm your host Abdul Rafi.
And I'm your co-host Zainab Rashid.
We're baal se lage.
Yes, Rafa.
Okay. So now we're at the fourth episode, I think.
This is the fourth
This is the
episode,
fourth
yes.
episode. I didn't think we would reach this far. I thought we would be done by like the second
This
episode.
was such a...
I think this
It
is
was,
more...
I can't say it wasn't planned, because it was planned, but we didn't think, considering jitne beech mein, like the times we stopped, every time we filmed in the media lab in our school, the episode has not made it out.
Yeah, like we
So
had a lot of
we are
problems with the media lab.
so, we are so scared.
And
Okay,
as we
and-
were just talking about that, we had another issue with the media lab again. But
This
we
time-
are pleased to invite our previous guest, Samia.
Who is no longer a guest.
Yes, no
Samia.
longer a guest.
Samia with red hair, actually.
Samia had red hair. Look at her head. She looks like a traffic
Look at
cone.
her head.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see the camera. अच्छे से हो रहा है.
Oh my god, her and her trust issues.
Memory issues.
Exactly.
Exactly. At least get the issues right, Rafa.
Trust issues. Okay, let's start off with what's been going on in IB recently. There have been midterms happening. Also, I have beef with IB right now because the fact that DP2s are not supposed to have
Okay, for
midterms.
context, DP2s don't have midterms, but this year we have to give summatives, which is kind of like midterms, which is tests in between classes that count as our midterm grades, which sucks because we also have IELTS to complete.
Exactly. Like, do we complete IAs or do we do summatives? Like, I don't get it.
application.
And university applications.
Well, I have only applied to one university so far because I can't leave first.
If you can't tell, if you can't
If you can't tell what
the
kind of student she
the
is,
university is Habib.
yes.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
I had
film
to.
major.
No hate, I'm also
What
applying to
classes do you
Habib.
learn?
I'm also.
We need to stop speaking on top of each other.
Oh my god,
Three
I'm
different
gonna hate the
conversations
fact
happening
that
right
we have
now.
like our mics are so close together that it echoes because
Yeah.
each of us is speaking. So when one of us is speaking, others stay silent. Actually, no,
No.
that won't be funny.
Exactly.
So something else that happened in IB recently was
No, continue.
something else that happened in IB recently was the TOK conference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which was organized by our TOK teachers, Sir Ali Abbas and Sir Vakil Ahmed. That's his full name, right?
Yes.
Ahmed.
Yeah, Sir Vakil Ahmed. So that was very fun.
It was actually me
We
and
went-
Samia.
yeah.
Achha, all three
And-
of us were in the film wala seminar,
Yeah.
which was very cool.
By
But
Sir
Rafi
Asher.
registered for the second session without telling us which talk
No,
he registered for. So
I-
he was all
No,
alone,
Rafi,
and
you
he was
shh
bored,
right now.
and he was bored, and we were in the we had
History
to pick
one.
the history one, even though I wanted Kavali, she wanted to do the math one.
Kali
and
was
we had-
boring. I went to Kawali.
Okay, Rafa.
Well, I don't trust your.
It was literally.
Maths wala was apparently very cool, and I'm so sad I
I should
missed
have went to
it.
the maths one. But Sir Asher's one was very nice.
It was
Yes,
really cool.
we went to-
He used film Finding Nemo. Who doesn't
yeah,
like Finding
that
Nemo?
was really fun.
By
I
the way,
love
did
that
you
one.
know in the initial scene that he showed us where the clownfish, where that one fish eats the clownfish ke like bache and then Nemo is
Barracuda.
left? Yeah. That fish technically does not eat anything but seaweed and kelp, which is like an ode to clownfish being like they eat their own children, they eat their own eggs.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't know that. Oh my god, wow! I knew that, guys. I already knew that.
Nice
Like,
productive conversation.
I knew
productive.
I knew that 2 years ago.
Productive.
Productive.
So, TOA conference happened. Another thing that happened
Very
recently.
good. Okay, guys, let's talk about the TOA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on. I thought you had something to say.
What were your opinions on a TOA conference?
It was like actually a very smart.
Oh, by the way, TOK in IB basically, TOK means theory of knowledge. Theory of knowledge is basically a core subject in IB, and
We're all writing a TOA. So I don't know. What is your guys' prompt that you chose?
don't
Mine
ask me
was
right
the what?
now. No, I'm kidding.
You haven't selected it?
No.
Mine was the second one. I need to remember the name.
Stop.
It was like something your revered knowledge is fragile.
And what subject are you doing it on?
Arts and natural sciences.
Mine is
Mine is school. I
Does-
gave my outline and everything.
Does the pursuit of knowledge destroy our sense of wonder? And you can use any area of knowledge of your choice.
That's cool.
No one asked. Anyway, what do you think about the Dear Conference?
It was a really good idea. Like, it was a really smart idea. That's all I have to say.
No, it was because we're literally students. None of us is going to seminars or talks like this unless
But
we're
also
being
the
told
fact you said
to.
we're students. Also, we're not going to seminars and talks while being students.
Haan,
No,
na.
I mean,
like
who's
as
we?
students, none of us are going to like look for these talks and willingly go unless we're being told to. Oh, this will be good for you.
But that is funny because as a student, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it is.
It's sarcastic.
Oh my God,
It's
you guys are so
irony
slow.
or whatever.
Okay. Another event that happened recently was the party debate, and
Say the entire thing. Parliamentary debate.
And I need to clarify that this was hosted by A levels and not by IB. It was by A levels. Sahi hai?
Why is that important?
Someone's trying to get into the media lab.
Oh,
Okay. anyways.
Moving on.
Me if I care.
Okay, so the parliamentary debate was hosted by the A levels Public Speaking Society.
Shout out because my bestie is
Shout
the
out
president.
to
We had the president on our podcast 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
2 episodes ago.
She hosted the parliamentary debate between AS and DP1s, and it was a huge success because, I wasn't there because I had class, but you guys did go.
Yeah, we did.
We watched.
What
It
was
was
the
fun.
topic? I forgot. It was like education class.
No. Elite schools reinforce income inequality.
Yeah.
And it was really
Duh.
cool because first of all the setup insane.
It was really cool.
They had like these
We're gonna send the pictures to Anas. We can pick them
yeah,
up.
the witness wise जो box होते हैं in court, it looked like that, and then just generally it was like a really fun time seeing the kids debate because these are people I know. Like these were all people we've talked to at least
Yeah.
once, and it was really cool seeing them be all professional and debate. Really cool.
That's true.
Debate really cool.
AS ate us up. Shout out AS.
Yeah, AS ate us up. You guys were so cool. No hate to DP1s.
Exactly.
They were also
good.
really nice.
They were really good. We only
Yeah.
lost by like 2 or 3 points.
2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
Speaking
debate.
I think we had the same idea here. Lumen's coming up. If you don't know, Lumen is LUMS MUN, Model UN, which happens in Lahore in the University LUMS. And
Oh wow.
Lahore University of
We-
Management Sciences.
we all are
Exact. Oh,
going-
you know the full
we
form
all
and
are-
everything.
Oh, wait, not all of us. 2 of us are going
That
to
was
it.
so shady.
I can't go because my cousin's wedding is
Someone
coming
with
up and I
red
don't
hair
want
is
to
not going with us.
because I'll be wearing a red sari at a wedding and I'll be serving while you guys are
She's not.
very stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, but also have
fair
a time of our
point.
lives.
Maybe.
Rafi
That's subject
when
to
his hair starts falling out.
I can't say that on camera. I can't say that on camera.
Put that in.
No, we're not
Put
putting
that in.
We're not putting that in.
Oh my god, guys, is even recording? The
Don't
camera-
do that. Don't scare
Don't
us
do
like
that.
that.
You must have trust issues.
But we're really
Like,
excited. We're really excited because a few of the things that the debate team in Beacon House as a whole does is host Beacon MUN, which is
That's after the
yeah, that's after Lumen. We had the parliamentary debate, which was the first time this year. It was actually really cool, and I hope it continues happening. And we participated in MUN, specifically Lumen, because Lumen is like really huge.
I think
It's
the
a big
biggest
deal.
It's the
MUN
biggest
in
MUN of
Pakistan.
Pakistan. One of the
और
biggest MUN
बाहर
of
से लोग आते हैं, like international delegates come, which is a huge deal.
Oh.
LUMS is really like serving, like because
LUMS is contributing so much.
Yes, the science thing. क्या
Like
नाम है?
just generally
Something.
speaking, the fact that LUMS is using their own like placeholding in like as a big university for tourism in Lahore, the amount of people that go for events, जैसे December शुरू होते हैं ना, all of LUMS events start coming up. YLES, that science event जिसका नाम नहीं याद, and Lumen. So the amount of people that go to Lahore solely for these is insane.
That's true. Speaking of YLES, we have something similar that happens in our school as well. That actually happened in our school, but we didn't mention it.
We did.
Hackathon.
We did.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
We didn't mention hackathon. But hackathon happened.
This was a while ago,
This was a
though.
while ago. This is like the end of
This
November?
was Was it?
Yeah, it was the end of
Nahi.
November. Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways,
It was sometime
it
last
happened.
month.
It was great. It's kind of like Wiley as that SDGs, and you present the business
What are
idea,
SDGs?
Sustainable Development Goals. This year, I don't remember what SDGs we had at Hackathon because as DP2s, we don't really participate in like making Hackathon what it is.
Because it is a DP1
It's a DP1 senator
event, and also we don't have the time.
we don't have the time.
I think
We
there was
have
maybe
other stuff.
one or two people who went as DP2s for support.
Yeah.
Moral
But yeah,
support.
moral support and help.
Yeah.
And
Or
help.
they were just fine.
Also, speaking of events that have been happening, the Beacon 1 EB forms came out recently and we all applied.
We did
What
all
did we
apply.
apply for, guys?
Honestly, I would be happy with pretty much any position, but I applied for USG, which is Under Secretary General, who make the study guides and stuff, and DG, which is Director General.
I applied for Undersecretary General as well as Chief of Liaison, which is like kind of someone who's like a mediator between the Secretariat and the Directorate. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Senior director
No, it's basically
and
like
Director
core
eight.
team. Core.
the core team and the EB.
Yeah.
I applied. I'll be happy with also what Zainab said. I'll be happy with any position. I applied for SecGen and Director General.
I'm really shaking because the results aren't out yet.
Results are not out
So
yet.
Look at that.
जो होगा होगा, guys.
Hoga, hoga. Speaking of something that happened.
I'm waiting for him to like formulate the question.
No, speaking of something that happened like this week, not this week, in the prior weeks that we haven't, like the prior 2 weeks, Spotify Rap came out.
Please don't
Mine was
talk
so good.
about that.
I'm every single year, without fail, I'm the only person that I know that isn't embarrassed to talk about their Spotify rap. My
I
number
am.
one, shut up. My number one artist was Charlie XCX. They can still see me. And number 2 was Fiona Apple. My number 3 was The Struts. My number 4 was Blood Orange. And my number 5 was
Nobody can
Tyler,
understand
the
what you're
Creator-
saying.
Tyler the Creator. If you know, you know. And my most listened song was Crushed by Ethel Kane.
Mine
I
sucked.
have no idea.
I
what
don't-
to talk
I don't
about,
trust my
but say
Spotify rap.
What Zainab said. I don't like
My Spotify rap was so good, my dentist complimented it. That's a huge thing. And my
I don't
dentist
know
is a
what
music
she's doing, that
producer.
she's
Shout out
telling
if
her
he's watching.
Spotify rap
Dentist,
to
her dentist is
like,
like-
like her dentist like trying to work on her teeth. She's like, no. She's like, my Spotify came out again. Like, what are you doing?
I was like speaking while my mouth was open.
Let her work on
No.
your teeth. Let her work on your teeth.
Him.
See?
It was a guy.
Okay.
It's a guy.
And second of all, he's multitasking. He's a dentist and he is a music producer.
Also, he went to Lumen
Oh.
when he was in college. I found out.
Guys, everybody is connected.
I think she just goes to selected dentist.
Searches up their
And
history.
maybe I'm
and
just
is
lucky.
like-
Maybe cool people are just drawn to cool people.
She's searching up their LinkedIn.
The red hair is like a beacon.
I didn't have red hair at the time of this appointment, mind
He
you.
knew.
She got so offensive. She was like, no. Okay. Okay. Also, in the beginning of this podcast, I mentioned how I have beef with the school IB because we had like summiters and like DB2
Maybe it's not a good idea to say this
DB2s
when they're
are
about
supposed
to
to have
close.
like midterms, okay? DB1s had midterms. But another person I have like beef with, another school I have
I know
beef
what this
with is Nixer. Nixer?
Why are you making kashtiyan?
No. Why are you not giving midterms? I found out like 1 week ago that midterms. Nixer does not have midterms because they're building boats. Why are they building boats and then they're going into the
Free
middle of the
labor.
sea in December in cold water?
Do
in
they
the middle
actually
of
use the
nowhere?
boats?
Yeah,
Why
they
do
have
you
to
think
like
they're
they have to
making
make like botched as like boats from like ghetto ass material, and then they have
Censor.
and they
Bleep ass bleep.
no, it's like why can't I do that?
Why aren't you an ex-circuit?
Why aren't you a Nixer? Now that is the
That is
question.
the question.
No,
To be a Nixer, to not be a Nixer. That is the question.
no.
I have to check the
Yes.
camera again. I'm so sorry.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
I had to make sure everybody is serving.
I swear to God, if my hair is not okay,
That's not my problem.
Samia is not the camera person today. Samia is a host.
And yet I'm
No,
still
Samia is a
checking. And yet
guest.
it's my
I mean,
phone.
even if
And
she
yet
is a camera
it's my
person,
phone.
she doesn't help that much.
I know.
They don't have context.
Anyways.
See how I'm the main character? Like I'm literally in the middle. I have
Oh my
colored
god!
hair.
Another thing I had to McLaren won the championship, F1.
Me if I cared.
Exactly.
Because I do care. Also, guys, I've been saving this for the middle of the podcast because
What
I need
is
to show
it?
You guys, when you guys left the media lab, I was on the table. I was like, looking around what's there, and I found a pen. I found a Dennings pen. I found a Dennings pen.
You have no idea.
I'm
That is
going to
so
start.
funny.
If there's at least one viewer knows, and it's my sister.
And I also knows.
Oh, two.
So I've also.
Oh.
Multiple viewers know.
So I found a Dennings pen, and I feel like, what do I do with it?
I literally, he kept telling me when before we started filming,
Speaking of.
we were we were waiting for Samir to come in, and I'm like, Rafe, what do you have? And he's like, नहीं मैं अभी बताया बीच में बताऊंगा. And I was like, are you not going to
I
Lumen?
just a pen.
I literally panicked. I was like, are you not going to Lumen? And he looks at me dead in the eyes, like, no.
I didn't say that. She's like,
Also,
Yes, you did.
what guys are you doing for the committee? What committee are you guys doing for the
have no
Lumen?
idea.
What guys are you
but I
doing?
feel the good ones. No, but the committee allocation are probably stop.
What committee are you guys doing?
The good ones.
The Lumen committee allocations are probably coming by today,
Yeah.
inshallah. So,
What did you guys
What did
apply
you sign up for? That's what she's saying.
I signed up for HRC Double Del with Zainab.
Yeah.
And
Specpol.
But Specpol also Double Del.
We didn't know that though.
Yeah, it wasn't written. If I was going to Lumen, nobody asked me that, but if I was going to Lumen, I would have done Specpol or no.
The
What?
thing is,
UNCSW.
see how no one asked. Exactly. Speaking of the university, thing
Okay.
we were talking about before, Beacon House actually has a university open
They
in
do.
Karachi,
It's called BIC.
Beacon House International College.
BIC.
It has a branch in Lahore.
and I went to its opening. They called some selected students from each college.
You also went to
You
AKU.
went because Miss Hera, because you talk to Miss Hera a lot.
He's applying
You guys
to
are-
everyone in their mom's university.
Your mom has a university? Which one?
Dow. Shout out Dow.
That's not even
I know
true.
Shout out to Dow.
Okay.
Dow is very
But
cool.
BIC
My
gave
cousin went
me-
to Dow, my mom went to Dow, my khala went to Dow, Sarhasha went to Dow.
BIC gave me. Wait, did you mention Sarhasha?
About?
Did you mention Sarhasha?
Yeah.
Oh, continue.
I just said he went to
He
Dow.
went to Dow.
Okay. So speaking of BIC, I went to BIC and they gave me a tumbler, and they're very jealous of it. But I think
No, we
they're
aren't.
trying to bribe me to come
No,
to BIC,
oh.
but I'm not going to BIC. Can I say that?
No.
You can.
I can.
You applied. Did you apply?
Bribe bolne
Okay.
ka.
Don't say bribe. They gave it to everybody. You are not special.
Clock.
Exactly.
Where is it? It's not here. The clock is not here.
Oh no, they removed the
Lumen
clock.
mein na, there's a band playing Kavish, and
He's
me-
saying Kavish like there's some niche like underground. There's this band called Kavish. I don't know if you guys know.
You didn't even let me finish
Nobody
my
said
sentence.
That's what it
Nobody
sounded
said
like.
that.
Oh my god,
See
that's
how
what
she-
it sounded
See how
like.
she's so schizophrenic? See how we talked about like schizophrenia can like move
I'm
objects
friends
and
Sir
stuff?
with
Harsha called him out
children.
because he couldn't
I'm
name
friends
three Kavish
with
songs.
children.
He didn't know who they were.
I'm friends
He
with
didn't know
two
that.
toddlers.
Oh, yeah,
I'm friends with the two toddlers.